Until recently, whenever I made a flower from wood, I used a chip carving technique, which is removing wood from a wooden surface to form an object. However, a while back, I saw a really cool video on YouTube on how to make a modular flower. I thought, now this I have to try. I began the process by creating the petals of the black-eyed Susan that I'll be making. Since they're curved, I started off by drawing my guidelines on wood blocks. Then I sanded them down to size with my angle grinder. Once I got the petals roughed in, I could begin to fine-tune them with my motor tool. Now that the petals have their basic shape, I'm using my sanding bit to give them a natural curved look. The hard part with this work is playing chicken with just how thin to make the wood before it's too thin. With all 10 petals complete, it's now time to turn my attention to the stem and the head of the flower. Whenever I work, I'm reminded of a favorite quote of mine from the artist Michelangelo, who said, "I saw the angel in the marble, and I carved until I set him free. While I don't consider myself in the same league as Michelangelo, I completely understand what he was saying as the final forms of the different parts of this flower begin to emerge. A tricky part here, as I'm carving out the areas where I will eventually place the different petal modules. Since there are 10 total petals, I need to alternate the placement high and low so that they will all fit. A note about the wood that I'm using for the stem and the flower head. This oak was molding that had been torn out of a building during a renovation and was destined for the landfill. Not only was this wood free to me, but it also gets a second chance to bring beauty to our lives. Now it's time for some polyurethane to protect the wood and further magnify its beauty. And now for the white knuckle portion of the project. It's time for me to drill holes in the flower head where I will place the flower modules. Time for my good friend, Mr. Crazy Glue. Place a drop, hold the petal in place for 30 seconds, and it's on there. What a beautiful sunshiny day to reveal my finished modular Black-Eyed Susan project. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I can definitely say that this has inspired me to try making different flowers using the same technique. As always, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel to receive updates, just click on the subscribe button on this page. Thanks for watching.